Yes, Star Trek. So what are we doing? What's going on? So let's see. Parth Ferengis Heart Place. That episode I think is where we meet Green Lady Devon Attendee's family. Is it? We might meet their family, or maybe no. That's the one where Tendi and Rutherford go on a date. And we're also gonna see Ram and Lita, so that should be good. Everybody loves Ram and Lita. And then there's other episodes that I'll probably remember when we get there. Now, more importantly, hang on. Aphid, come here. I plugged in my webcam, and I'm trying to entice the dog to come and lay on the bed during the stream. Come here. Come on, Aphid. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. All right. So, there's a dog. Nope, she left. Okay. Well, look, listen. Maybe she'll come and hang out at some point. So she really likes her windows. She likes laying next to the window, which there isn't one next to my desk. Well, there is, but it's in the wrong position. I gave up one of my monitors to put the dog's bed there. Hopefully she comes back. Hopefully she comes back. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on. So let's see. It's the last half of season 4. So the Ferengi one, then there's a Badgey one, then there's a cave one, then there's the inner fight, which I don't remember what that is. Let me scroll through super quick. Oh, right. That's the one where they get stuck on a planet, and then the season finale. And it should be good. This is a good TV show. Speaking of good TV shows, I've really, really been enjoying Strange New World Season 4, which, of course, I'm using a Paramount Plus subscription for. I'm definitely not going to eztvx.to to download a torrent file using a VPN and a torrent client to download it without supporting Paramount. I would never do that. But yeah, Season 4. Or is it Season 3? Hang on, what season are we on? Season 3, right? Strange New Worlds? Yes. Anyway, Season 3, fantastic. I'm loving this season. And that's sort of all I've got to say about that. It's like, can I say anything else without spoiling the show? Not really. It's good. I like it more than Season 2. And I really liked Season 2. I just think this season is even better. But again, you should not go to eztvx.to to torrent it. You should not do that. Anyway, how about that weather? Man, I was really hoping the dog was going to lay in her bed. One of her beds. She actually has 3 beds here. She's got one... Does she? No, she has 3 beds in total. She has one on my desk. She has one by a window in the front room so she can look out on the streets. And she's got one at my office. Also on my desk, where she hangs out most of the day when I'm at work. My office at, my full-time job, not this desk. Different desk. How come she lays in that one all day, but she won't lay up here? What's up with that, Aphid? Whatever. If she comes and hangs out, then I can turn the webcam back on. Alright, 30 seconds to start. Everyone be queued up to Parth Ferengi's Heart Place. And it will continue to be a really good TV show. And some really good episodes. Aphid and I also went to the dog park today. Didn't go fantastically. There was a guy blaring music on his phone. And then, well, I guess I'll hold that thought for press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And also he kept telling his dogs like, "Oh no, go run and play." And then when the dog actually went to go and play with another dog, it was like, "Dog, come back, get back here, get back here." He's being very mean and contradictory to his dog. A CBS Studios production. Yep, that's a Frank. Oh, I think Chief. That's a good name. I think we also get another triangle ship in this episode. I believe so. Hospitality. Listen, kindness and hospitality are nearly as important as short-term quarterly gains. Where did you get a Genesis device? Where did they get that? Have I heard that red alert sound before? Is that a generic sound effect? Can't you hear it? That's It's a little extreme. Granted, it seemed like there was some light treason in there, but come on, you don't have to airlock the guy. It's all fine. It's all good. And yes, we got a Rom mention. Everybody loves Rom. Is Rom alive? Wait, who played Rom? Max Grodenchik? Max Grodenchik? Is he alive? Grodenchik. He is alive. I thought he was dead. Okay, cool. He's quite old now, because Deep Space Nine was a while ago. But he's okay. Apparently he also played a Trill in Insurrection. Weird. No, no, no. He only exists to me as a Ferengi. And he's played quite a few Ferengi. Alright, Mike, what do you got for us? What kind of ship is that? It's not a nebula, is it? Maybe that was a nebula. Aphid, are you coming back up? Wait, let me turn on the webcam again. I might be able to entice her up here. Aphid. Aphid, what's this? Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. It's okay, girl. No? Okay. Oh, good girl. Aphid, lay down. Quick, Jags, look at the actual YouTube stream.
Oh, what about it?
It's important. First clerk. That's lovely. Lita got a promotion. Good for her. That's you made a buzz? Alright. That's weird.
Science edits.
Giants, those aren't words. Those are just random sounds.
I was reciting the search I was making. Yay! Good dog.
And we got a dog cam. And a hand reveal.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Who's a good girl, Aphid?
I've met 2 dogs today now.
Wow, who is the other dog? Also, it's Lieutenant's junior
Uh,
grade. No,
uh,
no, please.
my 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 trainer's new dog, the new gym mascot, Cookie. Very cute little dog.
Aphid, what are you doing? Stop. Why? Okay, Mariner, that's not healthy. It's too many bars. I can't see the show. Now she's
I now
sniffing
have
my
a
beard.
dog
What the
bed
deal?
cam.
Please go back on your bed, Aphid. Come on. That's not true. Have you seen the Enterprise? Classic trope. Oh, she's actually sitting. Yes. Success.
Yay! Good dog.
Ugh. It's like when Gul Dukat is nice. It's just not right.
Yeah. Doesn't feel quite as sinister, but it doesn't feel right.
It's like when Seto Kaiba smiles.
Good dog. Oh, now I want to squinch the dog too.
Maximum Umok's rub dungeon? What?
I do get
Manageable?
get to squinch the dog vicariously through Ryan, so it's all good.
Oh, no, 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 no. Please stop. Oh, she's going to be meeting with a friend that she exploited. She didn't exploit the flange, well, a little bit, but she exploited Boims's racial biases.
Eh,
Back in season 1, I think. Oh, the dog went away. Okay.
Aw.
I mean, she's still here. She's getting a drink. I mean, they see each other naked all the time. It's not really that big a
It's
deal.
true.
They share a shower.
Oh, of course. And now, yes, it is now the writer's mission to make this as awkward as possible for them.
And for us.
Of course.
Mike, why would you do this?
Eh,
Oh, that's Sluggo Cola, I believe. That's a reference
eh.
to what's the Heart Profit and Lace. Profit and Lace.
Is it really? It sounds like a Futurama reference.
Sluggo Cola is the slimiest cola in the galaxy.
It very much sounds like it. Futurama.
Oh wow! I'm gonna count that as 2 references because they changed the slogan. Because part of the point of that episode, well, not really the point. One of the things that happened in the episode is that they were trying to convince the CEO that Quark was a good businesswoman. It made sense in context.
Right.
And part of that
Love
was
that
getting him to
episode.
change the slogan to appeal more to women.
That episode was kind of painful.
Yeah, it's. Don't worry about it.
It was the 90s being the 90s.
Okay, so Aphid is now laying down, but now she's laying behind me on the actual human bed. Oh, Dagger of the Mind. That's a reference to the episode Dagger of the Mind from the original series.
It is a pretty good name for a cocktail. what to say.
Mariner, that's not healthy. Rom, our boy.
I just saw the new Naked Gun, which makes a big deal out of clumsily discarded drink vessels.
Ah. Also, Lita. What up, Lita?
Oh yeah.
Okay, baseball. A reference to the baseball episode. Take me out to the Hollow Suites. Baseball. I don't know Lita's actor's name, but that is the original actor. And that
Yeah.
is Rom's original actor. Why are admirals so dumb?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, play Ferengi.
Okay, they do that on Star Trek now.
Well, did you
Freaking
just see
Guinness
the
ad
ad
in the
they
middle of the
literally
episode.
just did as he said that?
Well, sorry, what did it? I didn't see.
There was the Paramount logo behind him, and as soon as he said, they put commercials in the shows that did a little twinkle.
Oh, I mean, if it's a Paramount, I mean, everyone does it, so I don't know if that's really a dig at Paramount. Also, if it wasn't a product placement, I don't know if it really.
It's a product placement
I
for the
mean,
product you're watching this on right now.
yeah, that's not as good as when they actually get a product placement to finish those jokes. You know, I only drink date minute drink Snapple was so was the I think my favorite of those gags.
Okay, so I have a problem with heart-shaped beds. How they don't look like proper human shape. Like if you're laying straight, one of your legs is going to dangle off the side. If you're supposed to be like cuddled up to the person, if you want to actually fit, you have to like you have to be facing each other with your knees pulled up because the bottom of the bed is thinner,
Yeah.
and
Oh
then your
yeah.
torsos are far away. It's like, what is happening here? What's the point?
I,
It is the
if it's a
worst shape.
if it's a really big bed, then it is inefficient, but might still be sufficient to lie on.
Sure,
But you're
if
right.
it's really big, but Tongo. They're using the same Dabo sound effect as Deep Space Nine. Is she trying to get demoted? Yeah, kill him, Mariner. Yeah, kill him, Mariner. Get him, Becky. Oh, they did
I'm
the
just
Ferengi
trying to
scream.
enjoy a nice evening out with my biker gang.
Yeah.
Did we hear the Ferengis scream before? We had heard it before. We heard it from Nog, right?
Yeah, Quark definitely did it a few times.
Right. It's just that was the one time it didn't. It was like it. It felt
It
bad.
wasn't comical.
It didn't feel funny. Yeah.
I don't think they ever
Hello,
did it
It's
in
still
fellow.
TNG.
it's still funny to me that they tried to make
Oh,
the
oh,
Ferengi bad
was that a
guys. Like
was that a Galaxy
that was never
class?
going to work.
No, I think that was a nebula. I mean, there's a Galaxy class model hanging from the ceiling of this room.
Yeah.
Is this the Las Vegas Star Trek experience?
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it's modeled after it.
That's
How's everybody
funny.
doing today?
Not bad.
You can still
I'll
see
admit-
the Delta is still up, and you can still see it from the monorail. That's on the side of the building. It's like hidden. They haven't torn it down for whatever it's been. What? When did it close? 20 plus years ago?
Kill them. I like that the Ferengis are using Starfleet security uniforms for their bouncers. That's lovely.
Yeah.
I love Tendy's haircut. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, is everybody up to date on Strange New Worlds?
Don't say what
No.
happened.
I'm not. I'm just asking if the people in this channel.
I'm not. I found the second episode so painful that I kind of couldn't keep going. I will catch up.
Well,
What? I love
I
that
got
episode.
news for you. The fourth episode is more of the same.
Is it really? Oh Jesus.
That's the vibe that they're going for this season.
Oh God, it was awful.
I
God.
So
love what
bad,
they're
that
doing with
episode.
this season.
Third episode good. Fourth episode bad.
Good.
It's the
Fourth
opposite.
episode,
It's like
great.
the even numbers are bad. Odd numbers are good.
Episode
The
4, 8
second
out
one
of
was
10.
just like, okay, is it like the second episode? I mean, I don't mind it, the genre of the second episode. It was just bad.
Listen, I think
The fourth
gonna have to watch
episode
it
is an
yourself to find
episode that
out.
we have seen at least 4 or 5 other times in other series of Star Treks,
That's
which
fine,
arguably do it better.
and that's also happened before in Strange New Worlds. But like,
Okay, this this is such a good war memorial. No names, just accounts.
that's funny.
That's also when Earth was attacked, or when it got bombed one time and like 2 people died and they freaked out. Quark was like, I do understand. I remember when currency devaluation was running like wildfire on my home. My accounts needed me.
Um, so there was
hey,
a very
Paul.
obvious solution to the predicament, Ryan, and I was really scratching my head as to why they didn't just do the obvious solution.
Listen, if they thought of whatever your solution is, they would have just said some technobabble why it wouldn't work. It's like at the end of Titanic. If the door could have fit 2 people, they would have just given them a smaller door.
Don't they actually also say that it won't fit? Like, isn't that actually addressed?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in 20
All I
years.
noticed that plot hole is wildly overblown as an actual plot hole.
Mythbusters proved they could fit 2 people.
I mean, but it is actually like depicted that it's not like it's just sort of forgotten about.
Ooh. Birds. No, Admiral, that's... Can we just stun the Admiral? I do see that Rom got a new servant, so we're not using the same one that the previous Nagus had. Grand Nagus Sean. Dude, you just gave them control of the fleet. That's... Admiral, that's so much worse than what she was, pretending to give them. I don't know. We had Kronos in the Federation for like half a season back in TNG. We can get him back. I like his signature is the word ROM. It's just ROM in like child's handwriting.
Right.
Okay, that wasn't part of the act. He does want to play baseball. Okay. No, Carol. They clearly like each other. Wait, come on. Why? Why would you have this episode revealing that they're clearly in love and then not go anywhere with it? If you're gonna do the platonic friends thing, just don't do that.
I mean, they were planning on doing it in season 6.
Ah, we're foreshadowing his beard. He is capable of growing facial hair.
Which character?
Boyms. He's gonna have a beard next season. Not yet.
So
Next episode is a few badges more. Everyone queue up.
oh, was there a fistful of Badgeys?
Maybe.
Was there the good, the bad, and the Badgie?
No, there was not.
Complete
That
the
would've-
Badgie trilogy?
That would have been season 6, I guess.
Yeah.
They never did for a few Datas more either. What if they had planned on that?
Well, they had a fistful of Datas, right?
Right.
A
So that
few
would have been the
Datas more
original.
Would have been like a few Datas more with like Descent. Be like lore and B4, and then
All right.
the good, the bad, and the ugly could be like
Oh.
Press play.
Data,
in
lore,
5,
and B4.
4, 3, 2, 1, play. Also, Robo, if you would kindly direct your attention to the YouTube live stream.
Yay! Dog's back.
What about it?
It's
It's
important.
good. You should see it.
The YouTube live stream. Watching along. Oh,
You should
hi.
see it.
We've got
It's very
dog cam.
important. Yes, exactly.
You could
Oh,
share the camera on Discord as well.
But then you won't have the countdown timer.
No, you can do both.
I don't know that that's true. Maybe I can try
100%.
Wait, do we have the countdown timer on Discord? I don't...
Federation. Is that doesn't sound like Martok. Is that a different actor? Now see, I turned on the camera in Discord and it's just constantly loading.
I see a little black square here.
Yeah, something's up with
I don't know
mine.
what that is.
I think it's something weird.
Hang on, I need to go seize her again. She heard something at the door.
He's her.
Did you just bribe her with food?
It's okay. I can put my phone up to my screen and have the dog cam up.
Is my camera working?
Yes. You're not a dog though, so it doesn't count.
Well, according to some people.
Alright, I got the dog back. Also, I did try putting her some shoes up here, and she grabbed them and ran away.
Nope. Not happening in the review.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
the bar nice. That's a reference to the episode 01100010.
Yes.
Wait, where's
Uh,
the other binar? Are these trinars?
Well, they could
They-
just be
they
in a
have a
different
different
room.
In the episode, can you have 3 binars? Which I thought was
Hey,
cool.
their red alert sound effect is the same as the Ferengi red alert sound effect.
Uh-oh.
They can't do that.
It's the thing that does the thing.
It's Tommy P.
Do the thing.
Ooh, there's an extra little hint that this is Starfleet related because it had the same Starfleet phaser sound effect.
Oh yes. Badgey does have like a.
Earview, direct your attention to the
Live
YouTube live stream.
Yes, it's very important.
A grappler. I love grapplers.
So,
La'an loving grapplers makes her my favorite character in Strange New Worlds.
I had a friend suggest a little William Tell at the range. I'm like, no. That feels like a bad idea. Very bad idea.
Good dog.
I think I
Good
can't
dog.
use the webcam in Discord because it's already being used by a different program. We're the only ship in the sector. Oh,
My
yes,
sandwich
she's
is leaking through the bag. Frustrating.
Sleepiness is starting to leak through my dog's eyes. Yes, go to sleep, girl. Good dog.
Doesn't she hate going outside or something? Like, isn't there like something about your dog that is antithetical to dog?
She's gotten better.
It's gotten better. Dog.exe has encountered a problem and will be stopped.
Stringy ensign meat pipe booby Gross. Peanut hamper / Jeffrey Combs. Good to see you, Jeff. Soon, anyway.
I think Jimmy John's gave me an old pasta salad. I might have to run up back there and swap it. I don't really feel like leaving the house though.
That evil computer is Shax.
Lord Tyranniculicus.
Solid name.
I assume it's a new character.
No, it's Shax.
No, I mean not the actor, but like
You know,
I know.
there's a guy, you know, in British politics, you're allowed to run for office as like
oh, I
whomever.
know what you're talking about.
So there's like a Buckethead character that ran for mayor of
Lord
London,
Everybody loves
Lord
Lord
Buckethead.
Buckethead.
and he got like plenty of votes.
Of the Raving Monster Looney Party. Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of inspiration.
I'm trying to adjust the camera, but it keeps tilting to the side. And then I'm also seeing the preview on a 3-second delay like the YouTube stream is. Which makes it a hassle. I really wasn't expecting a third Peanut Hamper episode. But she's here. Good to see her.
You know,
Makes sense that it's a team up.
I
Stuff
mean,
when you do.
I agree with you, Brian. Like, I think, you know, the character kind of burned out in the last episode.
Hang on, I didn't say I disliked her being back. I just said I didn't expect it. Oh, I can gesticulate now for the stream.
Oh.
Gesticulate.
Yeah.
With your hand?
Because I'm usually being Italian with when I'm on the stream, but you know, it's just me and my dog.
I'm sorry. What? What did you say?
I'm just
talking with your
stereotyping
hands.
Italians as talking with their hands.
I mean, it is like a thing they do culturally.
You know, they're
I'm
very expressive
Italian,
people.
and I am highly offended.
They go to bed late. They get
You
up
can't
late.
see how furiously I'm waving my hands around right now.
I see.
You know, they take a 2-hour siesta in the middle of the day.
That's not Italy. That is Mexico.
No, they
It's
do
Spain,
take off
too,
1
doesn't it?
hour
Oh,
in
it's
the
a
middle of
little
the day. Don't try to
R2D2
find.
noise robot.
They do go home in the middle of the day. Have you been to Italy, Robo?
Yes.
Okay, so like, have you tried to find like a decent restaurant at anywhere from 11 p.m. to like 2?
Ugly bag of
11
mostly
a.m.
water.
We had the kitchen. The
Oh.
kitchen.
He just made himself blue.
Was the
See, he's a nice
restaurant.
robot now.
I was a tourist.
Wow. Congratulations.
Molto bello.
Also, I
what
just
happened-
realized
so-
I never blurred it. I was just on the info screen, not showing the thing.
And then I thought you were gesticulating, Ryan.
Well, right now I'm moving windows around.
Okay.
And also
but
my hands are occupied with a dog.
You weren't doing a face
Good
reveal
dog.
to cater to your fans? You were just
I
doing
am
the,
not,
the
no.
dog
I'm just
reveal?
doing...
It's a hand reveal.
Wow, I'm white. What a surprise.
A dog reveal. Just a dog reveal. Okay, that's
Look
good.
at
No
look
problem.
at how well I've trimmed my nails.
Yeah, that is an observation. But
You
yeah,
can
no, the
see-
dog also adds a lot of character to the stream. Okay.
It didn't have character?
I mean, you know, it becomes a dog stream then.
Oh, boop on the nose, he said. Boop.
Hey.
Watch,
It was
he's been
boop.
booped. Oh, come on, just a little human sacrifice. It worked the first time we had Badgie.
So I bought a collapsible wagon you know, one of those folding wagons that has like the fabric inside, and you open it up, and for hauling gear from my car to wherever. Anyway, I didn't realize the scale of this wagon. It's huge. Like they delivered it today, and I'm like, what? Do I have to put it together? This box is gigantic, and I open it. It's just folded in the box, and it is bigger than the cargo area in my SUV. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
You'll have to watch them die
Anyway.
first. Oh my god, Badgey can't swear in my Star Trek. That's illegal. Gross affection. Ava, do you want a hug?
I really like the weapons the bad guys are using here. I think like the effects for the show are really great.
Are they?
Yeah.
This is new Blue Light Agnes. He's such a nice guy.
This is from Arsenal of Freedom, as Robo pointed out prior week.
You said arse.
No, Jeff just killed him.
By the way, the U.S. is considered the arsenal of democracy.
Lol.
We're sending a lot of weapons.
Once again, I point out the double entendre there. Not double entendre, but you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Obvious bit of wordplay there.
Oh, the
entendre?
oxymoron of the term. Yeah. True.
Well, they'll accept our democratic ways by force.
Yes, the more weapons you supply, the more democracy that spreads.
That's how it works, dude.
That's worked out really well for us historically.
Uh-huh.
We have so many new friends in the world.
I think, you know, like the episode. Sorry, Rob, what were you saying?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Keep going. I think that the episode of TNG kind of just shows that, like, if you keep developing smart weapons, like, they may outlive you. We had a few Voyager episodes too. That missile that never launched, that reached its location, and the Doctor like friended it.
I just
we had
realized...
2 sentient missile episodes in Voyager. We had the Dreadnought, and we had the alien missile that went and destroyed the other missiles.
I just realized why the good one is called Good G, and not because it just has the word good, but because bad G, good G. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Badgey and Good G. Right, it's a play on the word Badgey.
Don't you remember? Did you ever see Army of Darkness?
I don't know what that is. Is that a zombie movie?
You've never seen Army of Darkness?
Oh
my god, we should have a group watch.
It's so good. It's so good.
No, it's so but should we have to watch Evil Dead 1 and 2 and then Army of Darkness.
You don't really need to. You definitely don't need to see both Evil Deads, because one's is a remake of the other one.
Right, you could watch Evil Dead 2 and then Army of Darkness.
For sure. So that's a solid choice in life, yes.
But
it's
transported back to
medieval days where he's captured by the dreaded Lord Arthur, aided by the deadly chainsaw. This becomes his only friend. So it's not a zombie movie.
A-review. I like watching Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2 to show how Sam Raimi grew as a filmmaker.
Spider-Man 1.
How he honed,
which is arguably the best Spider-Man, by the way. Yeah. Arguably, I said. I didn't say it indisputably.
The first Spider-Man. I think the most impressive thing in the first Spider-Man was when they're in the cafeteria and Peter Parker catches all the stuff on the tray. They actually did that for real, and so they practiced it over and over again, and they just did it. There was no way to like special effect that.
There was a lot of good filmmaking and editing in those Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
Well, Sam Raimi was. I mean, you know a Sam Raimi film when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So, so what were you talking about the original movie you mentioned though? Why did that bring up
Evil
because of
Dead.
Badgey and Goodgie and all that? Why'd you
Oh
bring that
well,
up originally? Yeah.
In Army of Darkness, there is a sequence where Ash accidentally spawns his own evil clone,
Mhm.
and he says, "You're good Ash, and I'm bad Ash. Good Ash, bad Ash. Good Ash, bad Ash." It's you had to see it though.
It's a classic scene. Sounds like. Um, I was saying before when Wei Yun is on the beach, Jeffrey Combs. Back in the day when we didn't have cell phones, and you had to be like, "Hey, I'll meet you at the corner at like 4 o'clock," and like if they weren't there, like you hang out for like 10, 20, 30 minutes, but then you have to peace out. The next day, you're like, "What the f happened?" But you really didn't have a way to call somebody, like maybe a payphone.
Ew, a Vulcan Badgie. Gross.
Yeah, meeting people is definitely a much improved thing in
So,
Yeah.
in the phone era.
what are the
You
different
think so?
colors?
I think there's a certain charm in saying that, hey, I'll meet you at a certain date and time rather than like ringing you up and say, where you at?
I mean, there is if when it works, sure, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Or like back in the
the
days, we
the
didn't even have our
failure
own
mode
phones,
is pretty
right?
nasty.
So I would have to ask to speak to your parents and have like the courtesy to speak to like adults. And then like if
Right.
they were in a good mood, I would be able to speak with you.
Right. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
But I feel bad for even though that's an evil robot, we're really sympathetic to him because like basically,
Speak for
who is it?
yourself.
She stands him up. He's on the beach, no payphone, and the show portrays him a little empathetically. Usually,
Are you?
villains don't stand each
Is
other
it,
up.
or do you just feel that way because it's Jeff?
Yeah, I think he's acting it so brilliantly that you're just like, like even though the blue light doesn't mean anything, like
Oh, these are the
I'm like
lizard people
Boimler.
who like to bask.
Oh, did you count the Arsenal of Democracy reference? Arsenal of Freedom. Did you
We
count it?
did that last time we saw these drones, and they're the same drones.
Okay, but all right, whatever you say. Did she say the line yet? Can you have 3 binars? Because the whole point
Trainers?
is you only have zeros and ones, right? There's no third binar needed.
Well, if they did trinary,
You can have. There was just 11 binars on the bridge. What's the big deal? Or in that room?
Yeah, like you can express
they
it in
don't
base
function
2.
with
It's
the other
fine.
person.
No, the idea is though they only speak in binary code,
Yeah, 11.
so you'd only have 2.
Which you no, I mean
I don't know. I guess I'm saying one programs the zeros and the other programs the ones.
Also a little GLaDOS-y. Pulling off the cores. Oh no, not Logic-y. Logic-y was my favorite guy.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That's like a SpongeBob close-up. I don't like that. No, bad Goodgie. That was the computer fail sound from TNG. Or was it the door sound? That might have been the door sound.
No, wasn't it? The door sound goes up at the end, right?
Maybe.
I'm kind of sad Soma's not here because he loves the show. Like, I don't think anyone laughs harder at the jokes than Soma.
False peanut hamper. You're lying.
Sorry, I'm kind of. This show has such an amazing spark to it. Like, you really have to, the hundreds of references that we count. You really have to, even the actors who play Boimler and Mariner, they really deliver their lines. I don't know if they're fans, but it's really a tribute to us.
Are you sure that's not the
General
door?
friend.
I could swear it goes up at the end. The
Hang
door's out.
Hang on. trekcore.com/audio. Let me see. Let me find some TNG sound effects.
That's really cool, Ryan. I didn't know that website existed.
It's a good website. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely not the door sound. Okay, now it's canon. He said L cars.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Now
true.
it's
I'll
canon.
accept that. Because it was only displayed before. I love this. He's like the koala now. So this is the nth degree, right? Because it kind of references Barclays, or even the episode Evolution. There's like 2 Transcendence episodes. He's transhuman, really, to use a contemporary term. Actually,
it sounds
you
to
know what
me
this
like
is?
we're
This is
canonizing that the prophets are Badgey.
somewhat
Yeah.
hilarious.
Badgey created Ben Sisko.
No, but this is really Dr. Manhattan, because the past, present, future thing is kind of, and then turning blue. And then like
Is
I
it the
love this
Great
line, by
Black
Bearded
the way.
Mountain.
Walrus?
Wait, the Black Mountain. That's got
He's
to have
back.
been a. What was the Black
No,
Mountain referring to?
Okay. Do you remember when Shaq
That's
comes
what
back?
Shaq saw when he died, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Where you
You
fight
gotta-
3 faceless apparitions of your father.
That's all I remembered, though. I can't believe you remembered the whole armies and all that.
Oh, Rutherford said the same thing to Badgey's Ascension that Tendi did to the Loser's Ascension.
Mm-hmm. The hippie Starfleet officer.
No. He was faking being a hippie.
Yeah, yeah. Groovy. This is a reference
Friendship
to
shall be mine.
the end of this episode is a reference to the Batman, because the Riddler and Joker are next to each other in the same mental asylum. And then they have that joke, what's the only thing that becomes valuable? The fear you have.
That's
The
Shax
answer's a
again.
friend.
Why would you name your computer Tyrannokilicus?
Maybe it named itself.
No, come on, man. Didn't we just learn the downsides of AI? No, all right. A stem bolt. Is it a regular stem
Is
bolt?
it a self-sealing stem bolt?
Yeah. How does the stem bolt work? Tell me more about the stem
Who
bolts.
steals the stem bolt?
Who
Answer.
seals
Oh,
it?
this is a
It's
good one.
self-sealing.
It didn't
Seals
say it was
itself.
self-sealing.
It says so on the tin, man. It's right there. It does what it says
Did
on
it?
the tin. Come on.
Oh, okay.
The
I missed
fact
that.
that
Self-sealing stem bolt.
the fact that there are self-sealing stem bolts implies that there are non-self-sealing stem bolts.
Right.
Yes, but not those. Apparently, I missed that detail.
All right, next
Well, he
episode
just said
is
stem
caves.
bolt. He didn't
Ooh.
specify one or the other.
I woke
But
up
the tin-
thinking I might have been a bit too loud. Hey, girl.
You got really excited about the stem bolts.
No, don't leave
Stem
me.
bolts
Who
are
doesn't?
awesome. You can do so much with stem bolts.
Oh, if it's leaving.
Sorry, baby.
Where are
She's
you
like, I'm gonna
going?
find somewhere more chill than here.
Well, I locked her in the room to force her onto the camera, but
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Do you see?
Ryan.
Do you see what Ryan's willing to do for views here?
press
He's
play.
neglecting
Little
his animal on
four,
screen.
light animal
three,
abuse.
2, 1, play. Oh no, I locked Aphid in my bedroom with me, with the bed and food
Oh,
and water.
with you.
and a
okay.
second bed
I thought
and
the
2
animal
windows.
was trapped in another room.
I don't know, man. No matter how nice
Okay.
a prison is, it's still a prison.
And three
I mean,
toys.
If
and
I
a
locked
treat.
you,
by that
look,
logic,
if I
the whole
locked you
house
in a
is
room
prison.
with, if I locked you in a room with 2 windows, 2 beds, food, water, and all the toys you could play with,
For
I
2
would still be going
hours.
to prison for kidnapping.
But he's still done that with just the whole house instead of one room.
Unfortunately, I am not legally property.
Right. Also,
Not yet.
The Mish. Oh boy, a cave. Boimler, are you trying to get cave killed?
okay. This episode has a reference to when McCoy had a baby, and we never bring it up again.
I feel like I've been in this
Because
cave 100
Rutherford had-
times. Jesus.
Rutherford has a baby in a cave that we never bring up again.
Baby in a cave?
Yeah, like they're
This
on an
is the
alien
same
planet.
cave set as
I think it's
the 100 ones we saw in TNG. This is the same cave.
yeah. Every time we watch DS9 or late TNG, we were like, somebody managed to make a joke. Is this the same cave as? And we're like, yeah, definitely.
It's always the same cave. This is the one from Captain's Holiday, I believe, is where it first appeared in TNG.
Chain of
It's
command.
it's the same as Kirk's Rock, right? It's the same. They reuse
Yeah.
all these.
The Valdez rocks.
I
yeah.
think they had 2 caves. One of them had a big, like, divot next to some cliffs. I think one of
Yeah.
them was more flat.
And one of them was like 2
I
stories.
think. Hold
tall.
on. Wait. You mean the Vasquez rocks?
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Thank you, Robo.
So it's funny. Red Letter Media went to the Vasquez rocks and they were trying to recreate the picture of the Kirk and Gorn fight, and they couldn't find the right angle, and they realized that it was just the parking lot. It's just the parking lot from the parking lot of the place.
I mean, hey, it's
Uh,
nice,
it's
flat area so your actors don't hurt themselves.
I wonder if you can see during the Kirk fight. I wonder if you can see the tire marks from the cars, or if they went through and just brushed it all down with a broom or something.
Also, if you look at
So I think-
the Aw subreddit right now, one of the top dogs is named Cisco.
With the C
The
or an
Aw
S?
subreddit.
Yeah.
But Cisco can be spelled with a C as well as with an S.
It's which one do you think it is, based on the context of me bringing it up in a Star Trek stream?
Okay, S. Point taken.
Yeah, caves.
With a Q, right? Because Q.
No, okay. That's really amazing that people would want to name their dog Cisco. But by the way, Cisco is also short for San Francisco.
No, that's Frisco.
Sorry. I'm going to mute it.
Does anyone from Frisco call it Frisco? I don't think they do.
Right.
No, they definitely don't call it Cisco though.
Is Frisco where they keep the nuclear vessels?
Yeah, Alameda.
But where is Alameda? How do they not know where Alameda is? They all went to the academy for years there. How do they not know?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so my poor
Maybe they just got
abused
used to
trapped dog
transporting
is
all over
now.
the place, and so you don't know, like, I mean, is the academy in Alameda or is it in greater?
They should still know Alameda's a large area.
It's
And
on the
I'm
other
my
just saying,
side of
abused
the
maybe
dog is now
Golden Gate
currently
Bridge.
sleeping on the human bed with some blankets.
maybe
How horrible an
with
existence.
transporter technology, like people don't actually understand, get to know their regions anymore.
So I lied. I cheated. I bribed dogs to cover the crimes of other dogs.
You know what's
I'm an
the area?
accessory to peeing on the carpet. But the most
The area
damning
where
thing of all, I think I can live with it. And they'd do it all over again, I would.
the area where Starfleet Academy is, it's like a really nice grassy, sandy area. And you know, people have a lot of issues there. Like it's a recreational natural area. The people have problems about people bringing their dogs there because the dogs, you know, dig up the grass. But it's like natural seagrass. And in the future we just build Starfleet Academy over it. But during the pandemic, something awesome we did was like have as few people as possible there, so it became as more nature oriented, and a lot of wildlife came back because fewer people were out.
I bet
I
some
really want to visit
Vendorians are
someday.
nice.
You know, if you're ever in San Francisco, you should definitely visit the walking recreational area on either side of the Golden Gate Bridge.
You can visit the bridge. People like the bridge. But you
Also,
can't
the
visit
UN.
Starfleet Academy because it's not in San Francisco.
All right. Okay, wait. This episode is making fun of people who are conspiracy theorists, and
But
you're like
also
trying to
right.
tell them, but you're trying to tell them that, like, you know, you're kind of a, you know, like your brain is just drawing patterns that aren't there, and you're kind of thinking too much. Like, I remember I was in Times Square. I was talking to a 9/11 conspiracy theorist. And he was like, "There's no video of the Pentagon attack," and I'm like, "No, I've seen the gas station footage of like the plane hitting the Pentagon." He's like,
See, he
"That's
was
not
right.
video."
He was right. It's a Vendorian trap.
Yeah,
Do you
that's true.
have that video?
So that video is 4
Because
frames per
from what I
second.
understood, is that video got
His
like
his
confiscated and
his point of view is that a video has to be 24 frames per second, and because we only have 4
well,
frames
it's
of that
security. It's
video,
security
it was 2001.
footage.
CCTV wasn't really that.
That Vandorian is Shax. And that one's Carol Freeman.
But you know, but anyway, conspiracy theorists, they're kind of well read though. I mean, I'm
Well,
just
yeah,
referring
I
to the
mean,
episode.
they
I'm not
they
attacking.
obsess over the thing and they collect as many, facts as they can, and they're just very selective about those facts.
Remember
Yeah.
when
So sure,
7 of
they
9
definitely are well read.
Remember when 7 of 9 was just downloading all the sensor data into her brain and all
Yeah.
the logs and stuff, and then
Yeah.
she was starting to see conspiracies everywhere?
Yeah, like Janeway purposely took them to the Badlands so the caretaker could bring them to the Delta Quadrant so she could kidnap 7 of 9.
Well, sure.
No, I mean, it was a great episode because she goes down the rabbit hole of like schizophrenic paranoia, basically.
Well,
But just to comment generally, right, on conspiracy theories, it starts with like the JFK assassination, then it goes on to like the moon
Oh,
landing,
yeah,
and then it goes on.
100%. So So 100%, they faked the moon landing, but they had it.
Love us.
It was it was filmed by Stanley Kubrick, and being such a stickler for realism, he actually required them to film it on the moon. So
Okay.
to get the perfect shot. So no, we went to the moon 100%. But I have my theories about JFK, and
I feel
my
like we should
theory
go back to
is-
Star Trek.
but hold on, it's really good. You'll love it.
Am I?
Lee
No, I
Harvey
think
Oswald acted alone, but
look
he
the
had influence from unexpected source.
The Vendorians.
like the Vendorians. Yes.
No, not the Vandorians. Are Vandorians people who live in their van? Like, are they millennials who couldn't afford a house, so they built a van home and they just nomadically
Becky, you're
travel the
not one to
countryside
talk.
doing
Mariner's,
web developer work?
Mariner's getting on his case about him taking off his pants. She takes off her clothes, all of them, every other episode.
She's hot. That's fine. So
And
T'Pol
Boimler's
was doing
not.
it every other episode too.
To Paul. All right. Do you remember Tasha's sister?
Yeah.
I think Tasha's sister was the hottest single character in Next Generation. Too bad she's only had one episode.
I think that's a fair claim. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an episode. There was a picture of her in the Star Trek Encyclopedia.
This is the same
That-
set again.
I used to open that page a lot in when I was a teenager.
Is that page get stuck to the other page?
No, because Picard's like sitting across from her when she's on the sickbay table, and like I had a friend in 6th grade. He looked at her that picture too. It's like Picard looks like he's about to bone her.
Whoa! Oh wait, hold on, wait.
Sorry,
Y'all are
I
being
almost
way
forgot.
too
I almost
influenced by
forgot.
Rick Berman.
sorry.
I almost forgot the metamorph. She's in the conversation.
No, get out of here, Rick.
I thought Geordie's Ariel was also a page turner or an eye catcher.
I mean, she was like girl next door cute.
Yeah.
She wasn't like I'm writing a sonnet cute.
No, she was like, I bone you for a dog too.
What?
She turns into a dog, right? Because she's a blob of goo.
No, she doesn't turn into a dog. No, you just let us know something about you.
Look, Star Trek. This is
Ryan's desperately trying to change
this
the
is like the
subject.
episode
It's out of his
Unexpected from
control.
Star Trek Enterprise, where Trip was impregnated
yes.
by the lady with the beads, the bowl of beads.
Ah, yes, Enterprise, the show that gave us decontamination
Stop it.
chambered
Be
gel
silent.
rub
Keep your
downs.
forked tongue behind your teeth.
That was Rick Berman. So if you're gonna say get Rick Berman out of
That
here,
was
Ryan,
that was
was-
very Rick Berman, that show.
that was
Yeah.
produced and written by Rick Berman.
Written by.
No, sorry, my mistake.
I don't
Doctor,
think
where
he had
did you
any
get a
writers'
diaper?
credits, did he?
It was Brandon Berman.
Yeah. Didn't they go on to do Battlestar Galactica? One of them?
Berman?
Not
No,
Rick
not
Berman,
Berman.
no.
I don't no.
That was
The head
Ira.
writer from
Brega.
TNG. Yeah.
Ira Stephen Bear.
No.
No.
It wasn't Ira Stephen Bear.
It was the
Was
head
it
writer
Brandon
from
Braga
TNG.
and
No.
the other guy? What was his name? I
Three
can
name
see his
guy.
face. I can't. He's got
Ronald
like he's
D. Moore.
bigger and he's got like Ronald
Yeah,
D.
yeah,
Moore.
Ronald
Thank
D.
you.
Moore.
Long hair and beard.
Yeah, the guy who he pitched a bunch of Voyager episodes about resource not having resources,
Did you-
and they were like no, and he was like, okay,
I love that they phased
I know
the-
I can make this good, so I'm gonna make a space show about resource scarcity.
I love that they phaser the baby poop. I think that's such an elegant solution.
It is gonna smell though.
No, you're gonna vaporize it.
Yeah.
Which is to say, turn it into a gas.
Well,
That's literally what
But-
vaporize means.
True.
so I think you would destroy the hydrogen sulfide that makes it stinky. With the
Kitty.
phaser.
You would certainly hope to.
By the way, this is the cutest scene with the when that tricorder thing, when the tricorder allows them to like communicate. He's like, "Hey,
Ooh, it's a
I'm
deep sea
protecting
fangly
Lily."
fish.
Yeah.
See, it's a nice rock monster.
By the way,
Aw,
would you
little deep sea
guys
fangly fish.
Adorable.
want a baby this way?
Would we ever what?
Like Rutherford grew a womb, you know? So I'm just saying. let me jump out again.
She's a... This is a common trope now in Star Trek. Pelia and Jet Reno and Dr. Donna are all sort of the same character.
Yeah.
What character is that?
Crotchety.
I mean, Bones. Bones is
But
not dissimilar.
Yep, yep.
there's a really good line that caves have like a certain dampness to them.
Yeah, delta shift.
The humidity, and also caves are some of the deepest places on Earth. You really shouldn't be going into a cave, by the way.
Coward.
I kind of wish Next Gen had a crotchety character because it's kind of nice that to have someone around who's just going to say,
Worf.
who's just going to talk like a human, like
Oh.
instead of like Shakespeare characters. Kind of nice to cut into that with one character.
Have you done a lot
Oh,
of cave exploring?
Dr.
Ryan?
Pulaski. She's crotchety,
Okay, that's true. Pulaski,
but
yeah,
she was only in one season.
yeah.
I mean, she was
all
written
the
that
Delta
way
Shift people are just discount versions of Beta Shift.
Right, and she was just discount McCoy basically.
It's one of those time anomaly caves.
There was that DS9 episode where Keiko's kid grows up to be like a 19-year-old girl, 40-year-old girl even.
Remember how Keiko sent her daughter to go live in a cave for the rest of her life?
Yeah. That
Maybe we
really is
should-
the best cave story.
Maybe we should bring a Vulcan. You guys aren't even close.
You know what this reminds me of? I saw this YouTube short of a grocery store, and the closing shift has to clean, mop, make sure everything's spotless.
Closing
And the opening shift is just like inspecting the dust, on the checkout counter. They don't do anything.
Did they hang out with Bridge Crew less in the first season? I feel like they did.
Yeah.
the show kind of ends up with the same problem as The West Wing, where like
Yeah, true.
they intended to only have the
One
president be around every 4 episodes or so. But it was too interesting a character, and so we end up seeing a lot more of him.
I mean,
So
Martin
same with
Sheen
the
just
bridge crew here.
it's true. Martin Sheen's performance there is comparable to Patrick Stewart's 7 seasons of TNG.
Yep, this is all fine. This is fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine. You still got 2 arms and 1 leg. Just crawl over there. Go get the Pergium. Yeah, but if you're gonna you're gonna turn Osif into a baby. Absolutely, everyone is a cave story. It's a clip show, but for new content.
Yeah.
Delta shift.
That's hilarious, by the way. Because you're right. If you're chanting with someone else, you are betraying your friends.
And she chanted Delta shift. That's the worst possible thing she could chant. Oh, this is like Enterprise with the white goo monster. Zimos just trying to have a good time. Oh, well, less reused footage than I was expecting for this scene. I wonder if they actually reanimated that, because the animation quality has gone way up in the last few seasons. Also, Mariner, that's super illegal. You just poisoned them.
It's true. It's like disaster.
What? That's crazy. It's also similar to the short trek with Spock and Number One. Gross. What?
Oh, else late down.
So, okay, so that makes sense how they all bonded so quickly. Got trapped together
True.
in a space cave. Jesus shucks. Gross.
Tens.
Tens,
She said that
Boynes.
before?
I don't think so. I
Well,
think
I mean,
that's
it
you.
makes sense. I'm just interesting.
Delicious, delicious outsiders. You may never leave until I've heard all of them.
What happened to Boimler's pants? Did I miss that?
Yes, you did. They used them. Is that a reference? Oh god, the Vandorians again. Is that the Admiral? I
The
think that was
voice,
the Admiral.
it could be.
The really stupid one from the Ferengi episode.
Mm.
Alright, next episode is The Inner Fights. I guess that counts as a reference straight away to The Inner Light, even though these episodes have nothing to do with each other. This episode I actually remembered as the first one where I kind of just tuned out partway through. I think I actually didn't like this episode. But
What's it about again?
Mariner gets trapped on a planet with the other lower decks people who were kidnapped. Like the Klingon lower decks guy and the Ferengi lower decks guy.
Mm.
And I think we also meet Tom, Mr. Paris.
All right, I remember there being. Oh, that's right. It's the reveal before the.
3, 2, 1, play.
Someone made a 6-minute and 42-second composition of the Inner Light flute music.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
I need to learn how to play it.
On
I
the
don't
flute?
play. Yeah. A tin whistle. The last instrument I learned to play was the recorder in like 6th grade.
Oh, then you could play it on the recorder.
Okay, but that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, like 30 years ago for me. But
Wow,
learned-
wow, Ryan, you're old as fuck.
I'm
But,
getting older each time we stream, yes.
imagine being an actor and you age on camera every time we watch.
The gray
But,
hair on my temples is creeping ever forward.
I have gray hair, but it kind of looks like I just have highlights in my hair. Kind of cheating.
Neat. Oh yeah, Talin hasn't been in the last few episodes. Where have you been, girl? Starfleet stuff. Don't worry about it.
I love this episode for Mariner because, like, do you guys think Boimler is the lead of the show or Mariner?
No,
Do I think who's what?
I would say they're. I would
Who's
say
the
they're
protagonist
co-leads.
of
All of
say-
them?
Lower Decks?
Oh yeah, I would say that the two of them share that.
I mean, technically, Mariner's connected to the captain, and Boimler's just the best friend.
That doesn't make her any more or less main character.
Who's the main
what
character of Lord of the Rings: The
language?
Two Towers?
Yeah, I understand your point, and also, the Fellowship, for example, implies there's an ensemble cast. The way Lower Decks implies there's an ensemble cast of Lower Deckers.
No, but I mean,
Fair enough. But
Boimler
what
and
I'm,
Mariner are, I would say, the two main characters.
of course, and
Like,
like you know,
those are the
Lost-
two the two that they put in the crossover, right? Like,
right, and Lost by J.J. Abrams was a famous ensemble cast, but everyone knows like Matthew Fox as the Doctor was the main hero
Right.
of. It starts with him. But
right. I
I
mean,
think
having an ensemble
Lost-
cast doesn't mean there isn't a main
before your
character.
timeline.
Yeah.
But
Was it?
Mhm.
Wait,
But
how
it
old
was
is
by J.J. Abrams. Sorry, Jarvis.
isn't that long
And
ago?
J.J. Abrams kind of got famous for like having ensemble cast for that reason. That's kind of why they gave him Star Trek 2009, because it's not about Kirk and Spock. It's about the whole shebang.
Star Trek 2009
Kirk.
is totally about Kirk.
True. But I think like having an all-star cast is actually a big deal for Star Trek. We never tried it before. Like Uhura was kind of famous, right? And then even
Yeah,
Spock
no,
was
that was
attraction.
the biggest cast that
Yeah, it was.
Star Trek had before. I think
And
it's fair
again,
to
that's
say.
something JJ was known for since Lost. By the way, so this is a reference to Balana when she kept throwing herself in like more and more risky holodeck situations. And Chakotay is like, is like something wrong with you? Are you like demented? Why are you in a shuttle trying to burn up in the atmosphere?
Because it's sick.
Yep.
By the way, I would love to do that.
You'd love
Burn
to
up
go into a holodeck and risk your life?
I don't know, burn up in an atmosphere. It's kind of cool. Sounds fun.
Burn up in an
Wait, hang on.
atmosphere.
So they're going out. They aren't, but someone in Starfleet is going out to find Thomas Riker. Thomas Riker,
Yeah.
last we heard, is in a Cardassian prison colony. Is he? Did he escape?
Yeah. By the way, to mention Beverly and everyone, it has been like 20 years since TNG.
No, it hasn't been that long since TNG.
10 years then. Sorry.
Point
And also,
47.
Thomas Riker was a DS9 reference in that sense because it's not in TNG that he's in a
But you
Cardassian
remember the name of the episode?
No, sir.
It's Defiant, you fool.
Are we counting that? Or do we already count it?
I just counted it.
Okay. There were 4 references there. By the way, the Beverly Crusher reference is a reference to
Nick
Picard, right?
Locarno's reference to the what's the episode called? The First Duty.
Right. The first duty of any Starfleet officer.
This is to the truth.
Very good, very good.
What kind of truth?
Capital T.
Incorrect. It's whether it's scientific truth or historical truth or personal truth.
It is the guiding principle on which Starfleet is based.
If you can't find it within yourself to stand up and tell the truth about what happened, you don't deserve to wear that uniform.
Whew. I need a break from you guys.
He should have just shot Wesley.
I mean, I tend to
He should have
agree
just
in
shot
general,
him
but
right then and there.
Is
No,
this
he means in the
Tatooine?
episode. Yeah.
Just phaser him. Just
Like
done.
that is very like Star Wars's entry system.
And that's a very Star Wars character.
Yeah.
Bum,
Bounty hunter.
bum, 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 bum,
By the way, this is so disrespectful. I'm glad we never had this in Voyager. It was like go park on the moon, and it's like
Whenever Voyager parks on the moon, which it does 2 or 3 times, everybody on the crew
Mhm.
dies.
Mhm. But
Go
go ahead.
No, it's all right. Finish.
But the Klingons
No,
are
it was
friends.
very tangential.
I-
Please go ahead. Love the bird of praise and the bird of praise sound effects, and not just the Voyager from the last week, But
The
even this
Voyager.
even this
No, the Voyager from last week.
The Voyager.
That particular Voyager from last week. That's a reasonable use of the with Voyager.
Yeah, I think so. I think
The
the
Voyager.
animated Voyager is what I was kind of referring to, like the
The
model
Voyager.
itself, the animated. Because at first it looked like it was drawn, and then they had a proper CGI 3D kind of model in that episode. So
The
just saying here
Voyager.
too, they have a drawn bird of prey, and I think
Please do not stare directly into the Voyager. Always handle with care when operating the Voyager. Do not attempt to eat the Voyager.
So I didn't know fauna meant animals.
Fauna is animals and flora are plants.
Yeah, I knew flora was plants because it sounds like flores.
Now you know.
But I learned because I
And
was
knowing
watching
is half the
Alien
battle.
Prometheus, and
Oh,
they were saying
Prometheus.
there was
It gets a bad rap. I think Alien Prometheus is a great movie.
the Covenant too.
Covenant,
Michael Fassbender's always a win.
Look, I really like Michael Fassbender.
He was
I don't
also
like
Magneto,
I don't like the
amazing
Evil
as Magneto.
David. I don't like the Evil David like weird hermit character.
That's a
I really
reveal
liked-
that was a Klingon with the Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's a
I really
reference to
liked-
Star Trek 6.
Oh wait, 3 moons. That is 3 suns. That is Tatooine because Tatooine has 2 suns.
2 moons
Oh.
orbit.
Oh, there's
we
a
count-
Gorn,
Moons
there's
circle.
a Cation, and a Darmok enchilada to Nagra.
I really,
Wow.
really, really liked Michael Fassbender's Magneto in X-Men First Class. Specifically, the scene where he's in Brazil and he's killing Nazis. Like that whole sequence where he's going and killing Nazis. I want an episode. I want a movie. I want 2 hours of Michael Fassbender's Magneto hunting down and killing Nazis in all sorts of really cool ways using his powers.
Carol, you're in.
Anyway.
I think this bouncer
is-
is Shaxx, by the way. No, maybe not.
I think it sounds more like
Yeah, it's not
the
Shaxx.
XO.
In New York, there's so many places like that. It's like there's a 2-hour wait and like you're empty, and it's like they're just trying to keep their clientele.
There's a really good restaurant by me in a little downtown area that they have a crazy wait, and it is very cramped inside. It is 100% not empty. It is packed. So at the door, they have a sign up with a QR code, and you can scan it, and you
Wait,
can put
sorry.
your name in.
Jippers is a
That
reference,
was a reference.
to. Yes.
What's the name of what was the short track called? I Mud.
It was the one with mud.
Thank you.
He'd be sipping
And
Jippers
I
on a
didn't know
beach
Jippers-
somewhere.
But I didn't know the word Jippers until I watched Star Trek.
Well, anyway, what was I saying?
Well,
See you derailed my thought
Sticks and
to
Pebbles.
talk about Jippers.
Sticks and
Well,
Pebbles
have
is
more
always the worst thing. to do.
reliable thoughts.
But I think there was a scene in Jurassic Park I always loved as a kid. Steven Spielberg, always a win. When they're trapped in the tree, like their car is also in the tree after the T-Rex escapes, and I think like a Brachiosaurus sneezes on the kid. But I love this vantage point.
God bless you.
This always reminds me of that scene in Jurassic Park.
All right. What was I? I can probably look in the scrub the VOD and see what I was starting to talk about. Maybe someone in chat can help me out. We're talking about Michael Fassbender killing Nazis as Magneto.
I think we were talking about Star Trek Lower Decks. Look, it's a cave. Wow.
Well, I was talking about Michael Fassbender.
Okay.
Teach me how to
That's
tap
a
dance. There's
reference
a
to the
reference.
episode where Beverly teaches Data to dance in preparation for Keiko's wedding. I believe that's Data's day.
By the way, arguably the best line in the whole show because he's saying that in his sleep. Like, this episode could have been written that they have to go hunt down Beverly Crusher instead of Nick Locarno. And we could have had tap dancing, the dancing doctor again.
Just get
Also,
rid
so
of Beverly.
by the way, tap dancing was all
Beverly's
the
evil.
rage in the 1950s, and I have a boss who actually learned it. She's not that old, but people used to, even in the 80s, had a lot of, tap dancing and break dancing going on. So I told her, we should have a
The guy
talent
from Fresh Prince. What
show.
was his name?
Will.
Who played Carlton?
Yeah. But I told my boss we should have a talent show where you could show off your talent. But again, it's such a thing that's so antiquated. Like a show from 1987 brings it up.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Thank you.
It is a warrior's planet.
The way I think I knew it, and most other people probably would encounter it. The movie Annie, I think it was mostly black and white, but they had one color scene where Bojangles Robinson, who was a famous black dancer, tap dancer, came on and he demonstrated the art, and it's one of the most immortal scenes of that movie. I mean, it's an immortal movie, but
Oh man, do I actually sound like that? Oh.
so
Gross.
I do love the tap dancing reference. Okay, this scene is again great. The writing of the show is so fantastic. Mariner is so hardcore. She like out warriors the Klingon. What a killer line! Like my mind clears up when something's trying to kill me.
Klingon just wants to make a friend.
No, but remember he was fighting
this
her to the
therapy?
death, and then he pauses because of the weather, so or something, right? So like,
And this cave is too confined for proper combat.
like she's playing the honor code against him, basically.
Worf should have taken Gowron out to a field for their duel.
Gowron was in a cave, or he was in the
he was in a
Klingon High
conference
Council?
room.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I remember. I was saying how there's this really trendy restaurant that is really hard to get into. And at the door, they have a QR code you can scan and put your name in, and they don't change the URL. So I just saved the URL. So I just use the URL to check in before I drive down there to see what the
Oh,
wait
wait.
is.
That was they're referring to the lower decks right now, right?
Yes. Murdered by Cardassians.
Oh, that was only in lower decks that changes kill Klingons.
What?
No,
What was a lower decks
they're
reference?
they're referring to the episode The Lower Decks. Or was
Okay,
it Lower
from-
Decks? Of
From
TNG.
TNG,
Next
where
Gen.
Sito was emotionally manipulated by Picard into getting herself killed.
Into going on a
Okay,
suicide
so
mission.
we
Yep.
mentioned her right now.
She's-
If it's
Wasn't
good enough
supposed to
for
be a suicide
Sito,
mission. But
it's good enough for me. That I forgot Sito died. By the way,
It was a
not dead,
suicide
Mariner.
mission.
But Sito could have been a lieutenant if she was alive today. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Like, she does look really shell shocked. We had a few like trauma of war episodes in DS9. Like I think the best example would be when Nog says, these humans, these nice, friendly, cuddly people, if you put them without sleep, without food.
That's Quark. That was Quark.
Yeah, all right, true. Then, but Nog is the one traumatized from the war. You know, he loses the leg and all that.
It's all in his head.
Thank you, though, Robo. That I was misremembering who said the line.
It's all in his head.
Well, Robo, are you saying
Finish
PTSD
the
is
fight.
all
That's
in
a
your head?
reference to Halo 3.
PTSD is explicitly all in your head. That is the nature of traumatic-based mental illnesses, trauma-based mental illnesses. It is in your head. It's not in your leg or your arm or your stomach. It's in your head.
Oh
Yeah, when
god,
you
this
say
is
it's all in
wait,
your
what
head.
what episode
Anyway,
is this a reference to? This is the TOS one with the baby with the
Yes.
big yellow ball. What's it called?
The third one, I think. It was like the third episode of TNG, right? Or,
TOS.
It was like the 9-year-old who later stars in Strange New Worlds. The Trillia. The drink was called the Trillia, right? Have some Trillia.
The episode was called
TOS.
something like
Tralla.
the something gambit or deception or
Yeah. 1 second, I'm getting it for you. Trana. Tralla.
not all right. The Corbomite
you.
maneuver.
Thank you. Yes.
Corbinite. The Corbinite maneuver is
The
causing
Carbonite
form a new
maneuver.
political form a new political party.
The Carbonite.
Was it the first appearance of what's his name, Ron Howard's brother?
Yes.
What's his name?
Clint Howard.
Can't think of it. Something Howard. Clint Howard. Yep, that's it.
Our boy.
In 2399, Badgeys served Tranya to Bruce Maddox on Free Cloud. So that referenced the Cormobite maneuver, Tranya drink.
Cardassians.
Are you being space racist, Ryan?
They have to make friends. My god, he's tall. Is this Endor? Why is there a bunker? But like, if you just got beamed down here, there's not really a way out. You can't go to space on determination. The mistress. Constellations. No, you can't call her T. That's gonna get confusing because you call Talin T.
T1, T2.
Ugh, bloody Starfleets and their speeches.
Hello there.
Yes?
Is Soma here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay!
We were talking about the Raving Monsterlini party, and you missed it.
No, I would have been so upset for you if you missed the Nick Lacarno episode because you love the show. I think you laugh. I was saying you laugh harder than any of us at each of those jokes. I like this Klingon. He's actually a very
Ma'a.
thank you.
I need to go and fetch something now that Soma's here.
I'll be muted, Ryan, so you don't have to.
I like this
Word.
costume.
Quickly, Soma, look at YouTube.
What's that? Dodo.
She's back. Hey, girl. Did I wake you up to make you part of a stream? Yeah.
Did I hear the loading sound effect from Half-Life when they armed their weapons?
Is Half-Life an episode of Star Trek? Actually, it is. Half-a-Life.
Which episode are we on? Inner Flight?
Fight.
Inner fight, yeah.
Cave. Inner Fight. Is it the archaeological girl? Woman?
No.
Minimalist hell.
This is a shellcraft built by Apple.
That's not Nick. That's clearly Tom.
I don't see the similarity.
Are you kidding me? They have the exact same face. All right, last episode is Old Friends, New Planets.
It's a fun.
Matrushka file.
Return of the
What?
Genesis device.
No, we already saw it a couple episodes ago.
So what would you do with your Genesis device?
Fire it at Mars?
They only do one thing.
Why Mars?
Why not Mars?
Because we're planning on building colonies on Mars anyway, might as well speed up the process.
Well, I think what I would do is I would fire it at Earth from a safe distance.
And kill everyone.
and
Someone got a
reset.
present.
That does sound like genocide.
And lord over my new domain.
Your new domain of plants.
Look. No, there's animals down there too.
Press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. Right, there's plants and there's like wiggling raviolis. Congratulations.
What was Soma's present?
Don't go.
The dog. Okay, great.
She's such a good girl.
Ryan made it.
Calmly next to the computer.
She's the best girl in the whole wide world.
Does she like warps yet?
Okay, listen. Sometimes. She really likes the dog park.
Nice.
When I
Have you
first
taken
got
her
her, to take her out into the yard, I had to physically pick her up and carry her out there to go to the bathroom. She's moved past that for sure.
Amazing.
What's his voice actor, Tom?
Robert Duncan McNeil.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
he's back. Robert is back.
So
Stuffly Academy.
Alright.
Well, this is another reference
This is
to
a reference
the
to
first
Lower
duty.
Decks.
No, the first
Oh,
duty.
First Duty, yes, sorry. First Duty, yeah.
this product I want to purchase, or I may want to purchase. They have their own website, and they also say available on Amazon. On Amazon is $10 more. So they have one for $69.99,
Oh, hey, it's
two
Will
for
Wheaton.
$129.99.
Yep. Having to act as if he's his younger self. still.
Will's making his voice crack a lot.
I'm 99% sure that Will's voice still cracks. I don't know if you've seen him.
We are going to have a reference to the or if we haven't already, we're going to have the reference to Lower Decks.
That does not sound like Sito, though.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Sito's actress, but she's,
Is it?
50 something. Yeah.
All these people have aged the exact same amount. They sound the same.
I have been told my voice. I mean, I sound a lot younger than my age, just because technically I'm a millennial, but I'm like in the last year or two that you can be counted as a millennial. So I have a
What
very
year?
86. So
Oh yeah.
No.
87.
No.
Actually-
Millennial goes from 81 to 95.
Yeah.
95 is a little late for millennial, but
81 to 95. I
That
don't
is
make
what
the
it is.
rules.
Yeah.
He timed that
Tom, are
perfectly.
you good?
It's the vertical warbird. Yes. Give me the vertical warbird. No, really, I don't make the rules. It's just it's 81 to 95.
It doesn't matter. It's all arbitrary.
it's super arbitrary. But
Okay, I
did
looked
you
it up,
know-
and that is the same actor, but yeah, she sounds super different.
Shannon Phil?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's 34 years older.
Yeah, so are Tom and Will Wheaton.
and all of us.
Actually, hang on. When did this episode come out? I might not have been alive.
So March
I wasn't alive.
30th, 1992 is when First Duty aired.
Yeah, no,
So
I
it
wasn't
was-
alive.
A little over 23 years ago.
What?
Hey, you said 92.
That's 33.
Yes.
Do you want to double check the
I
math
just
on that, my
guessed
guy?
at 34, so March 30th, 1992 is First Duty air date. It was 33 years ago, 5 months. Or 4 months, 3 days.
Yeah, I did not exist. Technically, I did
Well,
exist. I was still
did
an
you-
egg. The egg was there.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you
and
sure? Were you?
you were-
Are you fertilized yet?
You were
No,
were a
I was
twink-
not fertilized, but I was an egg.
you were a twinkling in your father's eye.
Incorrect. My brothers were.
Whoa. What does that mean?
No,
Ryan
Ryan was
means-
unplanned.
I have brothers from that era. Very like it's gonna drive you mad if you live here.
So
Yeah.
because it kind of flies like the Slave One, right? It orients itself
Yeah.
opposite, like 90 degrees. Do you think that inside it has like artificial gravity oriented 90 degrees from like the other ship? So you board and you have to like rotate.
Maybe it has a turbo lift at the bottom. You get in, it's normal gravity for you, and then the room rotates 90 degrees and maintains the gravity as the floor.
Yes.
Here, hang on, I have a camera now. Let me gesticulate. You rotate it 90 degrees as the floor and gravity stays going that way.
Your hand is not on the cam because it's cropped because of you have to gesture over the.
I'm not seeing. Oh wait, I'm paused. Let me
Mhm.
catch up with the stream.
Well, too late. I'm not doing it again.
Ryan was
will
making
pet
racist
the dog
stereotypes
again,
against Italians.
Also, I saw a Intrepid class painted with piratey colors.
Yeah, the marquee would like a word.
There's the archaeologist lady.
Yep.
You know,
God,
I
the
was recently
Tamarians have one of those towel people too. Come on.
rewatching the season
There we
7
are.
version.
No, different people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't see it, right?
See, there is such a thing as Trinar.
Another direct reference to First Duty.
And then he got sent to a Federation penal colony in New Zealand, and then he got recruited by Captain Janeway, and then he got married.
And he birthed the savior of the Klingons in the Delta Quadrant. Fathered.
Yeah, get him, Becky.
The meme.
Good job, Becky.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
Classic trope.
Yep. I
Though
really did
usually
yeah.
they
just
only
become
ask
a-
the
Can't
people
ask
on the
anyone who
bridge
joined me.
crew, and then it's just assumed that everyone on the lower decks doesn't even know that they're going against orders.
Well, is this the episode we get a cutiny?
Oh, here they just explicitly say everyone wants to help.
Yeah, for the first time
Unanimous.
ever.
The ship. There should be like that one guy's like, "Can you let me off?
Yeah. I
Let me
have
off here."
reservations.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were just going to eject yourself into space. Oh, God, cybersecurity, absolute disaster.
Yeah.
What is this made out of? A steam runner? Out of scraps?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Genesis device is a reference to Star Trek 2, right?
Romulans are famously forgiving, right?
Remember the species in a Final Unity that was not Romulan, but it was Romulan? What were they called?
Garidians, I believe.
Garidians, yes. But the Garidians had that red coloring on their warbirds.
The warboards. They were all playing Risk.
Warboards. Warboards. Warbirds.
You've been drinking?
Uh, I have been not drinking. I have not been drinking.
Because you have been
I'm
rather
severely
all over the place
dehydrated.
today.
I'm severely dehydrated.
And get water. It's basically free. Come on.
Listen. I
Barter
drank
by
3
Wanda.
gallons of water
That's
yesterday,
Orion shit right there.
Yeah.
and 60 ounces of Gatorade, and I'm still dehydrated.
Maybe try drinking water instead of Gatorade and drinking some today.
I'm drinking some as we speak. That looks like the Q force field from
Yeah, kinda.
Mm.
what you call it? Encounter at Farpoint. I'm also not caffeinated at all, and with ADHD, if you're not caffeinated,
See, I love that line. Can you have 3 banners?
Beckett, just detonate the warp core.
Oh yeah. Pull a Janeway.
Janeway would detonate the warp core.
Well,
Yeah.
she has a
Hollow or
spare,
not.
you know.
I don't understand this resolution because if the bird made the Orion Warrior allergic, then how
Hang
did
on,
we
we
lose
haven't
the
gone there
security-
yet. Surely they're going to select Shax, our big burly security officer. See, Shax is into it. Okay. Can
Hi,
Dr.
Paul.
Miglimo bring a gun? Is this the Voyager intro?
With the impossibly small planet.
Or is this Star Tours?
They modified Star Tours. I think they added to it or something. The humans.
I don't know if I like that rule.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
I think they made that one up.
That's true. It's probably rule of acquisition is suggesting that they make up rules of acquisition when discussing with outsiders.
Sensors? Ferengis say it too.
Interesting.
Sensors.
Get him,
The delicious
Miglimo. Get him,
bullets,
Paul. Do it, man. Her name's Beth. Come on.
Ugh. Gross.
Oh, fell on top.
I feel like it's more of a draw.
So close. Yeah.
A deal's a deal, even with a dirty dealer.
Does Carol even have the authority to do this? To just give away the ship?
Not really.
My god.
Is that her actual sister, though?
Yeah. Yeah, get him, Billups.
Shh. like when Scotty was in the bar on the station with the Klingons.
And that's when you hit the
Laddie.
Klingons.
Right.
No, sir.
I think.
Yeah. Thinking what
He's
the
big enough
rephrase
to
that.
take a few insults.
Oh, I didn't mean the Enterprise should be hauling garbage. I meant to say it should be hauled away as garbage. And that's when I hit the Klingons.
You mean when Chief O'Brien hit the Klingons?
Well, Captain, the Klingons called you a tin-plated, overbearing, swearing dictator with delusions of godhood.
And they're not wrong.
Is that all?
Hmm.
No, sir. They also compared you with a Danubian slime devil. I see. And then they said you were... I get the picture, Scotty. Yes, sir.
And the dog
And
is
after they said all
exposing
this-
her belly.
That means she wants to play?
No, that means it needs
She
to
wants
be
her belly
scratched.
rubbed?
Good dog. We're a good dog.
That's when you hit the Klingons. No, sir. No? No, or, I didn't. You told us to avoid trouble.
Okay, we don't need to go through the whole scene. It's a very long scene. Look, it's Mark Twain.
We're back at this.
Yes. Livik is from a previous episode. He was the one that almost got promoted over Rutherford. Livik.
He punished him with a reward of getting to stay in his quarters and read his technical manuals. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Wait, do they
Star
have an old,
Wars.
like, sailing ship's wheel as their controls? What's that behind him?
No, it's just there. It's just decoration.
God. Romulans, they're just... This species sucks. The Romans went to a farm upstate where they can frolic and scheme to their heart's content. See, we function as an autonomous collective. We take it in turns to act as a sort of executive captain of the week. But all the decisions of that captain have to be ratified at a bi-weekly meeting.
All right, this is getting too complex already, Ryan.
By a simple majority in
calling
the
my
case of
Python?
purely internal affairs, or by a 2/3 majority. Oh my god, Nick Licardo is literally, his whole character is someone who peaked in high school. That's his whole thing.
Yeah. There we are. Reference to lower decks.
It's cylindrical.
Yeah.
What? Why? Why him? Don't we have like actual commanders on this ship? What's...
This seems really amazing. They put the Star Trek 6 music in here, and as well, I think some other action music.
Did they explain why the entire bridge crew is over there?
Just because.
tradition?
This is a lower moment.
This is the music from Star Trek 6 when figuring out Chang's code bird of prey.
Well, we didn't specify what condition the ship had to be returned in.
Yep.
Oh, the
Captain's
yacht.
yacht.
That was pretty impenetrable. That was some good resilience.
Yeah.
It recovered real fast. Okay, bye. Tom, maybe you just need a nap. Come on, man. Get a Snickers or something.
You graduated? I'm sorry, what? Yep.
Yeah, you'd be competing against yourself.
There's lots of better pilots than you, Nick.
You couldn't
Beta
even do a
4-1.
simple Colvert starburst.
In fact, yeah, even I've forgotten his name, but Prodigy is better than you.
Which one in Prodigy? Murph?
No, the main character.
Murph?
Deck.
Dao is better. He actually pulls off the starburst.
Ortega's?
Yeah.
Real Tom? Wesley, probably.
Data.
Captain Picard?
Captain
Archer.
Pike as well. Actually, that's an interesting thing that I just realized. Both Captain Archer and Captain Pike were test pilots.
Wasn't
Isn't that a thing in real life?
what?
For the
That,
What a thing in real
that
life?
for astronauts,
people
yes.
who trained as pilots end up rising really high up.
Yeah.
Well, if they survive. You don't get punished because everything turned out okay.
Starfleet doesn't want officers who will blindly follow orders without analyzing the situation. Her actions were appropriate for the circumstances. Gross. Is she going to be a full lieutenant now?
Yep.
Merida, you do this every season. You always have to have some violent therapy session to get over your problems.
Yeah.
Ugh, Livik.
And then we get to have an entire arc about him trying to be a better captain next season.
A critical role is the beard. Very important.
Yeah.
Heck, Captain Sokol. I don't know, Talin. I don't know. Oh, is this the next season? Oh, no, is that Captain Sokol's ship?
Oh yeah,
No.
that lieutenant.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that plot point already.
Is this? Was she being replaced with the Vulcan?
No, she
No.
Was she
returns
leaving the
very early
show?
on that season.
We just have to have a few scenes next season of like, oh, wow, she's back. It's good to see you. You've been gone for like 3 years off screen. Don't worry about it.
Yes, spoilers of Strange New Worlds will do that also in episode 2 of Strange New Worlds.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, she's gonna be gone for 3 months. Oh, that was easy. 3 months have passed.
Or Rutherford?
Is that
Alright,
the
now-
first time we've seen the warp of a ship away from another ship like that?
Ah.
We have another episode?
Nope.
Or was it the last one?
Nope, that's it.
All right, we're done. Special guest star Robert Duncan McNeil as Tom Paris.
As Robert Duncan McNeil.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, so next week we're going to do the start of season 5. And I will again remind you next week that if you want to watch season 3 of Strange New Worlds, you should not use easytvx.to to do so. Because that would be illegal. You wouldn't download an episode.
After I have a question about the last episode after we go off air, and the people who haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The dog is currently asleep. Episodes are wrapped up.
Good dog.
I'm good. Actually, hang on. I can't end the stream. I closed the stream window in YouTube. Hang on. Where did it? I need to get it back. How do I even get there? View YouTube Studio. Where is it? Content, live control room, and end stream.